I thank you for tuning in to today's show. I'm your host, CP. And today's topic, Black man reporting on a hurricane on TV was assaulted. And the other story was a black male who had was getting a job interviews once he changed his name. Mm, mm. But remember, black males are lazy. Black males always got their hand out. Black males are just criminal. Black males just don't want to work. Black males don't want to be with black women. Black males, they just lost. And this is what supremacists is doing when people buy into that bull nonsense type of little tactic. Yes. Yes. Right. So relating to this particular topic today, the first one's dealing with a black man who was a black man reporting about a hurricane. He was assaulted by a racial racism terrorist person that easily can be construed as a racial racism terrorist person, right? On that. This is a couple of years ago, actuality, but at the same time, this is why I like to also do a timepiece purposes shows because the system knows that collectively, quite a number of people, right, have extremely short-term memories. I'm not talking about health related unfortunate scenarios, but so much chaos, so much bad drama continues to keep going on that they know many people can sit there and see a story 2 hours ago, and then after that, depending on what it is, they'll forget completely about it. Unless some big time situation is going on. Or especially something dealing with, oh, the black man did something bad today, right? As if black men collectively do more crimes, which they do not. It is personnel within the Panama's culture, relating category of Anglo males who commit the most crime. But at the same time, but if you start talking that kind of truth a little bit, right? It's almost then it's like, wait a minute for a second, because it's not all. Yes. It's logical sense that it's not a all thing of one male or all thing another male, right? But when you talk about black males are lazy. Which black males, right? The majority of black males do work. Black males, are deadbeats. The majority of black males do pay child support on time. It's actually numbers of black women that are behind on child support. Oh, we don't talk about that. Well, black males don't get education. Well, at 21st century, more black males are going to colleges than before. What are they talking about? But the old silly damn game continues to keep ravaging, unfortunately, within American black maleism, unfortunately, with very few exceptions. So this particular first topic is, let me sit down to show you this. Now, this was um, the Hurricane Ida situation that was going on. Look at the size of Hurricane Ida that was happening a few years ago, right? Look at the size of this. And this black male, now again, we're just going to relay over American black male, right? Because again, sometimes it's pretty easy to say, oh, that's not American black male. And then other times it's not. It just really depends, especially by the last name overall, right? But we're just going to go with American black male. Now, that's a whole different topic out. There are black males or the skin of black males who know they are that slot under the black banner, right? Who are not American black males, but they know who they are, right? But they benefit off of black pain and don't give credit to the black male for centuries of more black pain that numbers of certain numbers of male with black skin the one applies to that benefit off that. But we're not going to talk about that today. So as you see on this picture right now, the size of this hurricane, I have this destroyed so much stuff, right? And this the black male was just sitting there trying to um the black male was just sitting there trying to do some reporting, right? That's how he's trying to do some reporting. And so then you have this racial racism terrorist person just uh running up to him. So let's just go ahead and play this particular uh, uh, first video.
This reporter kept his cool when his storm coverage was interrupted.
Craig, I'm going to toss it back to you because we have a person who needs your help right now.
Hey. It happened live on MSNBC. Shaquille Brewster was reporting on Tropical Storm Ida from Gulfport, Mississippi. He and his crew caught the attention of someone driving by. This video shows a white pickup truck pull over right behind Brewster as he's reporting. A man gets out of the vehicle and starts running over to the crew.
A random person going around, I'm going to turn this way because, we deal with some people every once in a while, but...
Brewster continues on with his report, but the man can be heard off camera yelling at the crew.
Going on for at least until a period of time in which they can...
The man eventually turns back to Brewster, who has to end the report.
Craig, I'm going to toss it back to you because we have a person who needs your help right now.
Hey. Viewers were left wondering what happened to Brewster after the camera cut away. Anchor Craig Melvin gave the audience an update soon after.
You probably saw or heard a few moments ago, one of our correspondents was disrupted by some wacky guy during his live shot there in Mississippi. Please report that Shaquille Brewster is doing just fine. Shaq is okay.
Brewster even confirmed on Twitter that he and his crew were good after an outpouring of concern.
We deal with some people every once in a while.
Yes. Well, that hatred for a black male, but especially an American black male. I mean, all in his face. But the black male, but especially the American black male, he's supposed to be violent, right? He's supposed to be violent, right? The non haha hilarious of that nonsensical right mantra, right? He just trying to report. And this racial racism terrorist guy from within the predominant culture runs up to him, gets out of his truck, runs up to this black male in his face. Right now, if that black male, well, you can tell the aura-ness, Anyway, if that would have been a different type of black male and he'd have been putting those beehives on him, then it'd have been, oh my goodness, look at the black males. Look at the black males are so damn violent. See, they like black males to look like this, act like this, have the aura, or not the aura, what have the softness of a type of soft aura of something. Because you got different kind of auras, but that soft aura, right? This is what this system loves a American black male to have. So the thing about it is, it was such a hilariousness, right? That when people talk about how this black male he's so violent, show me where in this in this clip that this black male was sitting there violent back toward him. See that game, how this goes on that? See how the game goes, right? Now, if somebody were to sit there, now if this male, who is the person that is the culprit, now if he would have been a reporter and a black male got in his face and he was doing that, then it'd be like, oh my goodness, black males are violent, right? What was interesting about this, talking about this particular guy, the story also goes that this racial racism terrorist assaulter of this black male, they say he was charged with assault. This basically person from within a certain city or town in Ohio was accused of assaulting a television reporter, a black male reporter, during a live broadcast. He's going to prison for 3 years for violating his probation. Say what? Oh, wait a minute now. Well, that can't be true, right? Because, this system, they look at certain males within Pono-based culture as godlike, right? So the ones it applies to. So Benjamin Eugene Dagley was sentenced to 36 months in prison. Dagley, 54-year-old Worcester native, left Ohio for Gulfport, Mississippi without permission while on probation. Right? He faces 2 counts of assault, 1 count of disturbance of the peace, 1 count of violation of emergency curfew, and things like that. But at the same time, the black male is violent, right? Get the hell out of here with that tactic, right? But the thing about it is, it's like going to the second story. When will it take more black males, especially more American black males, to say enough? Enough of this hatred of an American black male. People only continue to keep doing this because it is allowed collectively, not a few little American black males that ain't tolerating this nonsense. They said that ain't good. The system says, the system says that's good enough, right? So as long as the system says we got collectively a lot of soft-minded, more American black males, right? That's acceptable. How many more examples does it take for more American black males to get on that type of code? Again, we're not talking about the small numbers of black males, American black males, that ain't trying to listen to people trying to sit there and do the bullying, right? This is about collectivism. But how many more times did it take, right, for the tiredness of the liability for within this supremacist system to continue to be allowed to sit there and just do whatever they want to do toward black males collectively, right? Now, the next story is relating to, get this off here. The next story is relating to a oh man, I just lost it. I just sit there and lost that story. It was about a black male. It won't take long. Yes, a black male who was not getting job interviews, and then he switched up some things on his resume. Now, remember, black males are supposed to be lazy, right? Remember that. So this black male, he was has some great experience, and he was applying for this particular hotel. And the thing about it is, he wasn't getting any callbacks, which okay, I guess on that. But then I guess he was like, you know what? Let me just switch over something. And so he switched over some things on his resume, right? Same similar skill level, but he's changed the name and he started getting different callbacks. So the story goes that a black male has filed an employment discrimination suit against a hotel in Detroit, Michigan, alleging the hotel only offered him a job interview after he changed the name on his resume. Said Dwight Jackson filed the suit against a second, got kicked off for a second on that situation. That was ridiculous. So the story goes is that the story goes is that this black male filed suit. He filed suit against that hotel, right? Because when he changed his name, and then all of a sudden he started getting interviews on that situation. I mean, this is the brace again of supremacy. Yes, yes, but forgive me. I guess lost internet connection. So the finishing story was is that between January and April 2024, Jackson, a 27-year-old black man, applied to multiple positions at this hotel in downtown Detroit, including a role in reception. According to the suit, the hotel on the website says it's a luxury hotel. Uh, the resume was shown to this particular main media. Media's like, so the hell what? Wow, who cares what they think? They say which details a consistent employment. So the hell what? Right? Don't need their approval, including previous roles as a front desk agent at Detroit's this particular hotel chain uh, place in Detroit, which use also the words luxury and luxurious to describe their respective hotels that he worked at. Mr. Jackson had applied for a job that he was eminently qualified to do, right? But the hotel did not offer Jackson an interview. So, after getting no response to the initial job applications in April 2024, Jackson applied again, making one significant change to his application, his name, right? According to the suit, Jackson applied to this hotel twice for similar positions under a more readily apparent Caucasian name, with the aliases John Jabrowski, using nearly identical resumes. The resumes had different dates of previous employment. Then he was offered multiple interviews within the same week.
100 years ago, kids in classrooms were taught the color of their skin was their most important characteristic. And if they looked a certain way, they were inferior. Today, kids are being taught that the color of their skin defines them again. And if they look a certain way, they're an oppressor. From colleges to corporations to our culture, People are making money and gaining power by pretending we haven't made any progress at all. By doubling down on the divisions we've worked so hard to heal. You know this stuff is wrong. Hear me clearly. America is not a racist country.
And this is what supremacist does when he said that Uncle Sambo, Uncle Ruckus. This is what they would do. Yes, yes. So again, he was correct in one instance. The country itself is not racist. That makes no sense. It's certain numbers of people within sectionalities within the country that has racial racism, terrorist mentalities, right? And so the thing about it, like this particular gentleman, this black man was a hardworking guy, had great skills in the background, I guess hotels or where he worked at. He would apply for the other hotel, and for whatever reason, they didn't call him back. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Many people don't get called, but that's not the issue. But he changed the name but the guy changed the name of the guy's resume, and then all of a sudden he gets job interviews. So ask yourself, how does that even work? Right? But remember, black males are supposed to be lazy. Black males are supposed to be criminality. Black males supposed to be just, always got their hand out. Black males and just don't want to be responsible. Black males just want to spread their seed all around. Black males just criminals, right? And stats don't show that. These two topics I related today. The first topic that I talked about the black man that was reported on the hurricane that sit there and had the racism terrorist in front of his face. So what I would do is just play that video one last time, because it's a very important video on that situation. This black male, even though the aura about the black male in this situation was kind of softness, but this is what this system loves. This system loves a softness of a type of black male. They like a black male like this. See, this is the kind of stuff they like black males to be like on that situation. Hey, what's going on, Traveling Tony, man? Hey, man, that brother's a good brother. For any personnel has not subscribed to this guy's channel, check this channel out. I would definitely highly recommend Traveling Tony on that. Good brother. See, the thing about it, this system, they do not like any type of strong American black males. They can't stand that. They like a weak one on their situation. They just love it. It's like, let me play again. Let me play this video relating to the first topic. That black man who was just trying to report on a Hurricane Ida a couple of years ago was minding his business, and this racial racism terrorist person just came out the blue like he just was looking for some hatred. Almost remind of a person of a Ku Klux Klan that's looking around for black males specifically. Give me 1 second. Let me play that video one last time.
This reporter kept his cool when his storm coverage was interrupted.
Craig, I'm going to toss it back to you because we have a person who needs your help right now.
Hey.
It happened live on MSNBC. Shaquille Brewster was reporting on Tropical Storm Ida from Gulfport, Mississippi. He and his crew caught the attention of someone driving by. This video shows a white pickup truck pull over right behind Brewster as he's reporting. A man gets out of the vehicle and starts running over to the crew.
A random person going around, I'm going to turn this way because, we deal with some people every once in a while, but...
Brewster continues on with his report, but the man can be heard off camera yelling at the crew.
Going on for at least until a period of time in which they can...
The man eventually turns back to Brewster, who has to end the report.
Craig, I'm going to toss it back to you because we have a person who needs your help right now.
Hey.
Viewers were left wondering what happened to Brewster after the camera cut away. Anchor Craig Melvin gave the audience an...
We have a person who needs your help right now. Needs your help right now. Person who needs your help right now.
Now, what did he sit there and do to deserve that? Nothing. Because if the roles were reversed, oh my goodness, the black male is so violent, right? And then it's like, what do you mean now? But how many people always talking about black males doing some black males doing that? Well, but it's not. Why you bring race to it? Because it's not all. Not playing that game. And so maybe from the greatness of the Barney Fife, people like, who's Barney Fife? The great Barney Fife from the Andy Griffin Show. He will say this catchphrase, and what is the great Barney Fife? That wisdom that he has. Let's see what the great Barney Fife says.
I say this calls for action, and now nip it in the bud.
Yes. Well, say that again, Barney Fife. Say it again.
I say this calls for action, and now nip it in the bud.
Yes. The hatred of a black man. That should be nipped in the bud. Should have been nipped in the bud a long time ago, or at least reduced down on that. But this is also part of the black man's experiences, right? I'm not talking about the sellouts and the gullible ones and Uncle Sambos and Uncle Ruckuses. I'm not talking about them. They have a purpose in this supremacist system. I'm talking about the good reality thinking black males, which is not going to be a lot in modern day society, because if it was collective, strong American black males, this cannot continue to keep happening as far as the blatant Hades, demonic hatred of a black male, especially American black males. So I thank you for tuning in to this show. Truly, I appreciate it.